first of all, according to our online bus reservation systems algorithm, the program will have to start. So let's start the program. Okay, so we've started the algorithm. We've started the program here. Okay, so second of all, according to algorithm, step 2 is user has an account. So user has an account is a decision, which means the app has to make that decision at that point. So we'll use the kite looking, and we'll connect it. We'll connect it to our start program. So okay, I've enlarged it a little. Okay. Okay, and according to the decision, the program will have to make a decision in terms of whether the user has it, does not have the account.
Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking, you see, with this one, it's not the system that will make that decision. It's the user. So when you start the page, the first thing that comes will be the login screen. So when it comes, that's where you have the option to log in. So that's there. And if you don't have, so that's where your question will come. If you don't have an account, then you sign up. I hope you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. But you see, the thing is, we actually not like specifically, okay, there's a saying that if you are doing an application or something like um see your users to be like to be dumb. Because sometimes your users, not everybody or anybody that will go through the right like direction. Some of them are use malicious ways to get into your app and things. So you find route in such a way that no matter where the user passes, he must or he or she must definitely get an account. Like
Yeah,
if you get
that's what
what
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying.
Yeah, I get you, but I'm saying, you see, you've made it user has accounts.
Yes,
And
it's
I'm
a
like,
question.
so we should just change it. Like we should find a name for it. Yeah, I hope you
Like
get what I'm trying to say.
like
I don't
how?
know, but we should.
Mike,
Like has an account or okay. I'm not trying to specifically say like
Okay,
it's
so
just a
Mike,
question the
do you know
the
something?
application is asking
Just
itself.
Mike, just do it user account.
User account.
I hope you get me. Yes, user account. If yes, log in. If no, sign up.
Oh,
I hope you get me.
but it be the same in terms of first of all, you say here no, the kite inside the kite, it's making a decision.
Okay,
You see,
okay.
that's why I'm asking it in the form of a question.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Okay. So according to the algorithm,
Mike,
that yes,
Mike.
yeah.
Yeah, what you is trying to say is, you see where you are saying the user should log inside. The user should log in or
Well,
sign up.
according to the flowchart of the
I'm
algorithm,
coming.
like which side are we?
Step two.
According to the step two.
Step 2.
Yes. You see when the user enters an email and then maybe let's say a password, that is where the system decides whether the person has an account or not. So the first of all, the user has to take a decision. whether he has an account or not. It is after he has entered it into the system that is where the system decides. Okay, maybe yes, this particular email and this particular password marks what is in our database. So it gives the person access into the system. I hope you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I understand
So
what
that
you're
is what
saying, no. But you see,
trying to see.
yes, I understand what you're saying, but you see that if you talk about this way, you are talking about the front end. Once the algorithm holds both the front end and the back end. You see, so logically, first of all, the application will have to hold credentials about the user. If the user has an account, the application will hold credentials of the user. You wouldn't see it from the front end. If the person don't have, the back end wouldn't have credentials about the user. That's why I initially said user has an account in terms of the database, the back end. You see, and if true, that's where we can take those credentials from the user and process them in terms of validation. If false, the user has to create an account, but in such a way that we are talking solely about the front end. That okay, fine. The user is on the login screen. Like if, as you were saying, the user is on the login screen. The user will put the details in. If you don't ask that question earlier and the user put the details in, you are now going to check, because sometimes during the validation, you have to query for the user's data from the database and compare and see whether the user is in the in our resources, in our database, before we give the user access to even input the password. You see, that's what I'm trying to make. I don't know if you get me.
Yeah, you proceed. I get you.
Okay. Davis. Hello, Davis.
Yeah, I understand.
Like, do you get me?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. Okay, so if the user has an account in terms of in our database, if no, we said if no, we will move to step 4, which is prompt the user to register for an account. So in terms of prompt the user, it's output. So we'll delete this one and use and we'll use this shape. Okay. Okay, and confirm registration. So we'll have to confirm the registration. Okay. And according to the if the user credentials is valid. So if so for now, with this step, we are trying to validate the user credentials. So validate user credentials. Okay, so now we've seen that the user has an account in our database, and we are trying to validate the user credentials in terms of, first of all, the user has an account with us. So we'll query in our database to compare the email that, yes, so that the user can't use one email to register for multiple accounts. So after that, after the validation, okay, in the validation, we will make a decision whether the user's credentials is true or is false. So if it's true, we'll come here. If it's false, okay, so let me join them. Okay, I'm coming. Let me push this one to the side. I'll rearrange it for. Okay. Okay. So we are validating the user credentials. Okay, so if false, we will take this decision, which is invalid credentials. And if true, user credentials is valid. Okay. Okay, so and okay, so we've done if true validates user credentials. So this if true validates user credentials. And if and when validating the credentials too, we also have to make decisions there. So if true in terms of if the user is valid, sign the user up. So give the user access to the application. So if true, if your user credentials is valid, which means true, give the user access to the application. So Okay. And if false, in terms of the user do not have credential to the application, we will move the user back. If false, then user credentials is invalid. So display to user invalid credentials. And also I made a small change here and go to step 4. And go to step 4. And step 4 is from the user to register for an account. Theo,
Yeah, Mike.
do you know how to like bend the arrows?
I want to bend the arrows.
Yeah. So that like they'll take shape. You see this one, mine is not actually bending properly.
No. Just like do it how you are doing it. Just do
Ah,
short arrows and just be joining them. Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if the user invalid credentials, we'll go back to step 4. And the user will have to start the account creation again. After the account creation, the user have to confirm the registration. And after the registration confirmation, the user will have to validate his or her credentials again. So the user will have to, so after the confirmation, the user have to move back to, if user prompts registration, does application have user data from? Okay, so they, after the confirmation, they sign up and everything after receiving the confirmation code to confirm their account. The user have to start the whole process from here again. And now the user has a valid account, so the user will pass through successful. So we have to move this step too. I'm coming. Okay. Okay, so the user will go back and will create and now has an account. So the user will go back and pass through successfully. Okay.
What's up?
Okay. Uh, okay, so we are now at step 5. Okay, so confirm. Okay, so main application. Okay. So this is the main application. The user is now in the main application. Okay, so let's come. Okay. Okay, so in the main application, the application will also do another decision in terms of does the app has sorry, does the app have user data from the sign-in process? Because sometimes the user might sign in terms of email, the email has been taken, the password has been taken, date of birth has been taken, maybe place of the place the person is staying, which that one the front-end application will derive it and will add it to the user credentials, save it to the database and stuff. So sometimes it might be that the user has been authenticated and has been given an account, yes, but some information to be generated or some informations weren't complete. And if the informations are not complete, we'll make a decision there as well. So in the main application, does user data, does application have user data from sign-in process? So we will shorten it to does application have user data? Does app has user data? So it's a question. So we'll make a decision there. Okay, so that's app. Please, is the font okay? Because I'm trying to let it fit.
Yes,
It
it's
is
okay.
okay.
Okay. Okay, so and according to the decision, yo, I'm coming. Oh, I'm coming. Just a sec. Okay. Okay, so here to the application will make a decision. Does app has user data? Okay, and if true, if true, if the app really have the user data, the app will route the user to the main page of the application, meaning the home page of the application. So okay. Okay, so this is true. Okay, so I'm trying to broaden it a little. Okay, true. And here will be false. Okay, so if true, routes. Okay, so if true, routes user to main page, to the app's main page, app's home page. Okay. So if false, here, the app will refresh. I think if false, okay. If false, okay, if false, go to step 1. So the app will refresh and start from step 1. Meaning the user has to, the program has to get the user data all over again. So okay, let me do it this way. I'm coming. Okay. So that it will go up. And it will also start. Okay. So if false, it will go up and it will refresh and start the whole application. If true, it will route the user to the main page of the application. Okay. So this one can even come to this side. Okay. And in the main, in the home page or in the home page of the application, that's where we'll display where the user is and everything in terms of the locality. And here the user can now select. So we've ended the if statement. So here the user can now select his or her destination. Okay, so we'll join this one. So after the user selects the destination, the user will select departure and select bus type. Okay, so the departure will be so here I think the user will select.
Is it in terms of time or what?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
the
So
departure is referring to the
I
time.
think here
So you select like
So make it select time of departure. Let's not just use departure. When you say departure, you said nothing.
okay. So after selecting the destination, you select the time of departure. Okay. So after selecting the time of departure, you select the bus type you want. Okay. So after selecting the bus type, okay, I'll renumber it when we are done. Okay, so selecting the bus type. So display to user number of booked and unbooked seats. So display to user number of seats booked and unbooked. Okay, so display to the user.
Mike.
Yes.
I think it should be number of seats available, not number of booked or an unbooked seats. You understand? It should just display the seats available. That's the most important thing.
Okay, so I have to change
Yeah.
this one to okay. So is the number of seats. So here to make a decision, is the number of seats available greater than 0, meaning are there seats? Okay, so okay, I think is the number of seats. This one has to come before the step 11 will come. Because if is the number of seats available equal greater than 0, meaning are there seats? If there are seats, if true there are seats, go to step 14.
Then display them, yeah.
Before you display, yeah. So this one will
So change them.
Yeah. So this step will leave. So this will rather be the 11. So if true,
display,
yeah.
Yeah.
Display to
So
user
change
the number of seats
change it to
available.
step 12, not this one, 13.
And okay, so here will be 12. 13. Okay, so this will be 14. So go to step 14. Yeah, that's all. Okay. Okay, so is the okay, so we will not display. Okay, so is the number of seats available greater than 0? Okay, so this we'll have to hold on with this one.
Mike, do you know something?
No,
Bring an arrow down and move it to the right. Hey, to the left. That one is much more easier.
like how?
You
Like
see,
this one.
select bus.
Select
Select
bus.
bus
Yeah,
type.
yeah.
Then bring the arrow down.
Here, okay, I
It
should
should
take
be,
an arrow and bring it down.
yes.
Okay, okay.
Then join it to.
Okay. So we'll make the decision here. So it's so number of seats available greater than 0.
So it should be if number
Okay, available seats greater than 0. Or
greater than 0. Yeah,
so I should
available
remove the
is greater
number.
than 0.
Yeah,
Remove
remove
the
the
number.
number. Remove. Just use the greater.
This is a greater than symbol.
Yeah.
And increase the size of the shape.
Okay. I'm trying to increase by it's okay, it's fitting now.
And the arrow. That's it.
Okay. So here we'll make a decision. So
if true,
yeah, if true.
then display the number of seats.
Okay, then this one will move down. If true, we will display it. So
Yeah.
if false, we'll take another decision.
If false, so that's where you have the book next bus or
Yes.
reschedule reservation.
So here is book next bus or reschedule reservation.
If false, book the next bus. Yes.
Okay, so if false, book next
Like
bus.
it should be the two of them.
So wait, okay, if true, set available. And go to step 14. Okay, so that's
I'm coming.
If false,
I'm coming. If false, I think if false, it should show the user like the next bus that's available.
but in terms of the user will either join the next bus or reschedule the reservation. So for that point, we just
No,
need the
that one
user
you just display it. So you display
yeah.
it. Yes. So the user should just make the decision by him or herself.
Okay, so here to display it as well.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But Mike, can you go back to the algorithm? I want to check something. It will show you the buses that are available. Oh, okay. You are going with 3 o'clock, right? Okay, 3 o'clock. There are 5 buses available. These 5 buses, we have the 2x2 and the 2x1 bus. I hope you get me.
Okay, yeah.
It's
So
not that it's just one bus. If it's just one bus moving, they're fine.
So I should add show available buses.
Yes, or buses available, whatever you decide to do it. I hope Davis, you get what I'm trying to say.
Davis, yeah. Davis.
Yeah, I understand. You.
Like I was asking that if you were okay with it.
Oh yeah.
So available seats greater than 0. Okay, so step 12 is number of seats greater than 0. So it's a decision we are making here. So available seats greater than 0. If true, okay. Okay, if true, and if false. Okay, if false, and if true. Okay. Okay, so if available seats greater than 0, and if we get a false, we'll go to the side. If we get a true, we'll go to the side. Okay, so if true, display to user the number of seats available and go to step 15. Okay, so true. Number of seats available. Okay. And if false, prompt user that prompt user, please vehicle is full and go to step 10. Is full. Okay, and go back to select bus type. Okay.
Mike.
Yes.
Yeah, can open the, you see the fits, it fits the writing fit inside.
Which one?
Yeah,
This one.
No, the vehicle is full. Yeah. Open it small.
Okay.
What? Then hit enter over there. Okay, it's okay. It's even okay. Because I wanted it to be such a way that you see all the those shapes. We use one shape for all of them as in the size.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we can continue.
Okay. So so if the vehicle is full, the user will be prompted that the vehicle is full. The user will go back to select another vehicle type. Okay. Okay, so and if it's true, we'll move back to 15. The 15 is let's user pick a seat number. So from the available seats. Available seats. Okay. Okay, so join to this one and we'll connect it to here. So it's let's user pick a seat number. Okay, so okay, pick a seat number. Okay, so after that, the user will confirm the booking. After picking a seat number, the user will confirm the booking. Okay, so after the user confirm the booking, insert user data. So the user data in terms of the destination the user picked, the departure time, the bus type and seat number, we will set all these data into the database in the backend. So we just summarize it as insert user data. Insert user data. So afterwards, we will proceed to payments. Proceed to payments. Okay, so after the user is done paying the bills or the amount assigned to the user, display to the user "See successfully reserved." Reserved. Okay. Okay, so "See successfully reserved." Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
Mike.
so yes.
Yes. So can we do it such a way that we would say that maybe after you have selected the seat number and everything, then we confirm the booking first before it proceeds to the payment side.
After
After you have confirmed this, you've selected the seat
the
number,
seat number.
and then yes, you confirm the even that I think the insert user data should come before the confirm booking should come.
Confirm booking.
Yes.
I think you say the thing is after the user picks the seat number, I think after the user picks the seat number, the user is like now like satisfied with what he or she has gotten. So the user will confirm booking. So when the user
Yes.
confirms the booking, we will gather all those things that the user picked from the stages up above, and we will
Yes.
set it into our
Yes, I
database.
understand. Sorry for interrupting, but I understand what you're saying. But I'm trying to say that you see, for the user to confirm a booking, the user needs to give us his details first to confirm that booking. Because you can't just confirm the booking without the user's information.
Yes, that's why the user provided us in terms of provided us with the first of all the destination, time of departure, bus type, available buses, and the user selected a bus he or she wants, and the user in addition selected a seat he or she wants. Davis, do you get me? Or you have a like
Yes, I understand. But what I'm saying, it looks like I get what you're saying, but it looks like you're not really getting me well.
explain it.
Yes. So I'm trying to say that you see, fine. After you have picked the seat number,
Yes.
we understand that you have now picked the seat number, but to confirm your booking, we need your details. So the confirmed booking
Like,
should come after they insert your data.
but I want to know like the details that you are talking about.
Yeah, the details will be maybe your name, user data.
So that your name and those stuff, that one previously during the signing process, we had access to those things. You see, so in addition to this data that we've collected in terms of
Oh yeah. So
So in terms of, so now we want the additional data in terms of your destination, time of departure, bus type, your seat number, those things. And we add all those things and insert it into our database. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay,
after,
I get you. I understand. I understand. Let's proceed.
So after everything, after everything, we gather everything, you proceed to payments. Okay, I think you have to do payment before you insert your database. We insert your data. What do you think?
No, I think we should take. Do you think we should take? No, I think we should take your data before we take payment. Or
We take payments. Okay.
yes,
So
because
that the
when we
payment will
take
be
the payment,
specifically
I
to
think the
you.
payment will be the final thing that we'll take from you, and then the system confirms everything.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so after taking payment, we will display tracer, seat successfully reserved. Okay. So which is, so step 20, we are at step 20. So afterwards, we will send an email or an SMS with the booking reference attached. And this attachment summarizes the tickets and everything, summarizes everything. So send so email SMS with booking reference attached. Email / SMS with booking reference attached. And I think the last step is document every reservation made. So every reservation the user makes, we document it down and provide a history so that the user can know the number of journeys he or she has, like maybe within a week, a month, or something. The number of journeys, the number of travels the user made, the duration, the amount, and stuff like that. So okay, so document history of every reservation made. Okay. Okay, so history of reservation. So I think we are done. So end the program. Okay. So I think we now have this flowchart so far. It's a 2-page or 3-page flowchart.
Mike, can you please zoom it out so that I see the entire thing?
Okay. Okay, this how it is. It's a bit smaller. I'm coming. Yeah, can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay. So we'll just we'll make it in the form of either a PDF or web file, then we'll send it to the lecturer.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then give me a copy of that too.
Yes, a copy of that will be we'll
Yes.
add it to our documentation as well.
Yeah.
So I'll send you a copy too. Okay. So I think we are done.
You just
now.
put it in the
Okay. So I think we
Yes.
are done now. So we'll close here and submit it to
Yeah,
the
we'll
lecturer.
proceed later.
Okay. Charlie, thanks for joining. Okay.
Charlie, good night.
Okay.
All
bye.
right, bro. All right.